Lopez. This past Sunday, I visited the El Paso Museum of Art. It was my first time going to this museum, even though I've lived here my whole life. Because of the class, it allowed me to do something different. Overall, I enjoyed my experience. And the piece of artwork that stood out to me the most was a piece of artwork called View of El Paso by Leon Troset, and it was painted in 1885. It is an oil on canvas painting, and it shows the view of El Paso from the Mexican side. And inside the painting, we see what would be later on downtown El Paso. We see the Union Depot. We see First Baptist Church. We see parts of Fort Bliss, and of course, we see our mountain. And the reason why this painting stood out to me the most was because I like history, and this shows a point in time that we can't go back to. But because of this painting, we see how life was back then, and we could compare it and see how life has changed from back then until now. And so that is why I chose this piece of artwork to analyze. Um, Throughout the artwork, we see that it's a horizontal format. We also see different types of line work. We see curved, hard, and soft lines, and we see those in the clouds, in the mountain ranges, in the buildings, even in the trees and shrubs that are in the front of the painting. The colors that the artist used, I thought he was on both ends of the color scheme. I think he used both cool and warm colors. Uh, I think in the mountains, the trees, the shrubs, it was more warm colors. But then once you got to the buildings, what would be downtown El Paso, it was more cool colors. Um, Texture, the artist put texture into the painting, and I thought the where he put the most texture was in the donkey. Uh, the donkey had hair, and inside the hair, you could see strands of hair in the donkey, and it made it look like it gave it the texture of hair. Um, the organization of the artwork is it was asymmetrical. No two sides were the same. Uh, in my opinion, this artwork had many different focal points. Sometimes I would look at it and I would um, focus on the mountain, or would focus on the big tree that's in the front to the left of the painting. Sometimes it would focus on the people that are in the front, or it would focus on the train or downtown El Paso. So every time I looked at it, it had a different focal point for me. Other people might have different opinions on it. Other than that, it was a good experience, something different for me, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.